So hey guys, today we are going to discuss the problem of today's Leetcode challenge. This is problem is valid parenthesis, and the problem says that we have given a string and we have to check it is a valid parenthesis or not. We have given only the like these signs, right? And what are the conditions for it should be valid? Open bracket must be closed by the same type of bracket. Like if the bracket is open, then it should be closed, and the type of the bracket which is closing it should be the same, right? One bracket must be closed in the correct order, and the order must be same. Every closed bracket have corresponding open bracket of the same type. So like if the bracket is closed, then the closing, if the bracket is closing, then it should have also the starting bracket also, like, or can say open bracket. These are the condition of valid parenthesis. We will see what is like what is valid. If this is the case, like if this is the case, this is a bracket, and if this is the case, if this is a valid parenthesis or not. Yeah, this is a valid parenthesis. Reason, every like every for every start, like opening bracket there is a closing bracket. For this here is this, for this there is this, and for here, for this there is this, and for this here is this. And but there is also one case also that for every opening bracket there also closing bracket as like of a same type. It can't be like, I for this I can't draw a closing bracket like this, right? This one, right? So if this is the case, then our answer will be wrong. So basically what we want for every closing bracket there should be an open bracket. For every closing bracket for every open bracket there should be a closing bracket, and for every closing bracket there should be an open bracket. Like this is the vice versa of it, and it should be the of same type. These are the condition which we have to see. Like this question can be solved in many ways, but the like best way is to use using a stack, right? The best way is using a stack. This is the best data structure which is we going to use. Just take an example. I will just copy the test cases. No, these are simple test cases. I will just make some complicated test case. This, 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 and this. If this is the case, I want to check it is a valid parenthesis or not. What I will do, I will make a stack. Right, I will make a stack. I will say, hey, if I am getting opening bracket, I will just push it. I will not see anything. I will just push it. Right. If I am seeing opening bracket, I will just push it. Now, if I'm getting closing bracket, what I will see, if at the top of the stack, if I am getting the opening bracket of the same, if I am getting the opening bracket of the same, then what I will do, I will just pop it up. I will just pop it. Right? If I see this is the circular closing bracket, I am getting a circular closing bracket? Yes, I will just pop it. Right? If it is not the case, I will just return false, because the reason is like if I got this bracket and my closing bracket is this, so it means that for this bracket I am closing this, right? And this is the false condition as set in the question. So for this I will just print false, but in this case it will be, I will just pop it, and when I second come up with this bracket I will just push it, and when I get closing bracket I will check if I am getting a corresponding opening bracket or not. If I am getting it, I will just pop it, and I will just see now this, if I am getting the like closing bracket, like for this closing bracket, if I am getting any corresponding opening bracket, yes or not. You can see I have here. I will just pop it, and yeah, my stack is now empty. Now after doing all this information operations, I will just check if my stack is empty. If my stack is empty, I will just print yes, otherwise I will print no. Why I'm checking this stack is empty? The reason is if I have only, just say I have only the opening brackets, not closing bracket, I will just push it, and push it. Now if you will see, and if this is the string, then this is going to be my stack, but this is not a valid parenthesis because for the corresponding opening bracket I don't have their closing brackets. So for this, the answer will be false. So that's the reason I am just checking is my stack is empty or not. I hope it is clear to you. Now I will show you my code. What I just done, I just make a stack. I just run a traverse string. If I just check if I am getting a opening brackets, if I'm getting any opening bracket, I'm just pushing it, right? Otherwise, if I'm not getting the opening bracket, I will check if my stack is not empty. If my stack is not empty, I will just check if I'm getting the closing bracket. Then the top of the stack should have the corresponding opening bracket. If I'm getting this closing bracket, then my top of the stack should have this opening bracket or corresponding opening bracket. For this, I want this. For this, I want this opening bracket. For this closing bracket, I want this opening bracket. If this is the case, what I will just do, I will just pop it up and I will move further. And if it is not the case, I will just return false. And if my stack is empty, then I will also return a false. The reason is I'm also returning a false here. The reason is if I'm getting a closing bracket but my stack is empty, right? Then it means that I don't have a closing opening bracket for it, corresponding opening bracket for it. This means I have to return false. After doing all the operation, I will just check if my stack is empty. I will just return a true. This means that my parenthesis is valid. Otherwise, I will print no. That's it. This is a simple, easy question. I hope you get it. If there is any doubt, you can ask me on the comment section.